Morning guys, welcome to Saturday the 29th of February. We're nearly done. February's behind us, depending which year you think of it. So yeah, back out at the top of the day park, in the day park strip. Bluish sky, big yellow thing, and well, plenty of water kicking around. So it rained again last night, quite heavily. We just started getting a break. If it stays like this now and dries up, we're in for a chance of getting onto the fields and starting to get some work done, but who knows. Also apologies for the wind noise, it is blowing quite a wind at the moment. So you might see we got some missing just about there. Well, I've started working on the rake again. So T5 rake, brought 698 down and my truck. So the 698's brought some bits down and the dolly. Then my truck's just brought all the rubbish down as well. There's all the arms that are in here, and the centre petition. I've still got to work out what the heck that's for. I think that's part of it, but we'll see. So that was the original side. That's all done, and yes, I've just worked out I've put the arm wrong way around, but I'll explain that in a minute. But she's on. She fits. So I've built this again, rebuilt it all and just fitted it. If anybody actually wants to split one of these down, it looks like they've actually tried from the top to get there's a centre pin that runs all the way through into the chassis that holds everything together. It looks like they've tried to undo it from the top. Well, to be fair, there's a pin at the top there. If you take that off, take all the scubbins off around it and actually just try and lift it up, you release it from the bogie at the bottom. There's nothing that holds that to the bogie particularly, apart from two keyways right at the very bottom, but they slide all the way out of the shaft. So if I was going to do it again, say arm off, pin out, and then that little split pin in there comes out, and then lift the whole thing off the dolly. You could do it from the bottom if you really wanted to, and leave all this attached and drop the dolly off first. There's 4 bolts to the bottom on a plate. You take that pin out and the main shaft through the middle. There's a smaller shaft that comes out, whichever way takes your fancy. What you'll notice is now, if you look at that arm, it's actually kinked in. When she came, she was set like that with the arm kinked out. Now, I've just had a quick measure up, hence why that's on backwards. I just wanted to just get a rake arm and see. So we're looking at 17 foot from there to the centre of the bar in the middle, and it's 13 foot from outside arm again to the centre. So we've got 4 foot difference on it. Now that should just about help me get 2 rows of the hay mower together, which is 20 foot. I might just kiss the 3rd row, but you can always kink it across. But when on the conventional baler, I don't particularly want much more than that. It's just a bit too much for John Deere. The round baler of mine, the John Deere round baler, the 550, would quite happily gather it in, most likely in 3 rows. I just don't know if I get the MB over the top of the row. The MB is quite low slung, so yeah, I've just poured it in. What there is there's 4. Oh, we can see it there. There's 4 location marks there. It looks like she's actually been in the first and the second one all her life. So why it's been put into the outside one, I don't really know. But so this one is stretched right out. You can see it's tight in that side, and this one's tight in the other way. So yeah, it gives us about 4 foot. So presumably every notch that's in there is a foot difference, or a foot wider, give or take a bit. So yeah, that's about it really. Just trying to finish it all off. I could do with another spare tyre. In fact, I don't know if that one's... Yeah, I've actually got one flat tyre as it is already on this bogie. So I've just got to put on the adjustment for the rake height, put the safety bar back on, PTO shaft back on, get these arms on and then spin these tyres round, or these wheels round, which look like it's just a split pin up here. There's two of them in there. Sorry, roll pin. I call them split pins, I don't know why. Roll pin in there. So I think it's just a case of knocking that out, lifting up the body of it, and then literally turning wheels round back to where they should be, which should hopefully sort my steering. Everything wants a damn good grease up. I did put a bit of grease in when I rebuilt it all, but probably not enough for running a season. But saying that, this old girl isn't going to be doing contracting as in thousands of acres. If she does 100 acres in the year, I'd be surprised. But we'll see how it goes. I prefer to go bigger and try and bring it back in rather than start off with something small and trying to make it work on a big job. So yeah, that's about it really. We'll see how we get on this afternoon, as long as they don't chuck it down. But yeah, don't look too bad. I'm back at T5. And somebody asked me last night about if this rakes off on the 698. That's over there. Well, it depends how we get on. Depends which tractor breaks down, either the MB, the New Holland, or the Massey. Also, she has the bale grab on, and generally hauls the trailer down when we're baling. The T5 generally has, come out of the sun, the T5 generally has the baler on the back, and the MB is kind of the split in between. So it's most likely that she'll be on the baler, she'll be on the trailer with the grab on front, and the MB track will have this on the back, which could be quite a good, interesting little combo. I think this rake's 96 or so she's a few years old, and track's 86, so would have been kind of the combo that would have got back in the day, I suppose. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to stop waffling now and do something. Probably have some lunch and some food as well, to be fair. But anyway, I'll leave it there, guys, and I'll catch you later. Cheers, bye.